did it. I had me some Eggos, nice thick ones with blueberries in it. It was really good. Put some maple syrup on there. Boom. Great stuff. This morning I was actually hoping we still had Eggos, but they don't put enough in the box, I guess. Next time I go shopping, I'm gonna have to get me some Eggos again. But that's it. So I'm Hawkeye. This is Hawkeye's House of Horrors. And I'm going to do episode 7 from the first season of Stranger Things. This one's called The Bathtub. And certainly, if you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit like or the thumbs up. I really appreciate it as well if you'd subscribe. Check out some of my other videos if you wish as well. And if you want to comment on anything, go ahead and do so as well. So here we go. Episode 7, The Bathtub. Now, this one was written by Justin Noble and directed by the Duffer Brothers, who have directed, I think, 5 of the 7 episodes so far. Now, this episode, I really like in this particular episode how all the stories are kind of coming together now. They're all merging into one particular storyline as all the characters are now coming together, other than one person. But I'll get to him in a sec here. The other character is Steve, which is hilarious because the word I've heard is Steve was actually supposed to die in season 1. He was supposed to be one of the victims, but Duffer Brothers kept him alive, which I like because I really enjoyed his character. Once again, the character arc, um, seeing his character grow or what his character does. I enjoyed that um, to a point, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Probably at the end there in season 5. Now, before the credits roll, we see Elle is back at Mike's in the basement, and wouldn't you know it, her and Mike, they almost kiss. Oh, but it's Dustin, you dork, you stepped in the room, I guess, and they didn't kiss. Um, Lucas comes back to Mike's place screaming his head off over the walkie-talkie as they know about 11. Because remember, he was at the lab with his binoculars and saw them coming. So they all take off from Mike's on their bikes. And this is coming straight out of ET here. Um, but the ending of the scene isn't, which is great. There's a white van just barreling down the road towards them. Elle uses her power and flips the van over top of them on the bikes and lands on its roof on the road behind them. Um, One question I have, because they didn't say anything, I don't think. Did the people in that van die or what? Um, I don't know. I'd say there's a pretty good chance of that. Maybe they did. But in the end, well, Lucas is welcoming Elle into the gang, so that's great, which is cool. And there we have it, the opening to episode 7. So a pretty good opening into episode 7. Now, I'll get into the one guy, Steve, whose story isn't merging with the others, and then I'll just carry on that main storyline. So Steve now is on his own. He's still hanging out with his buddies Tommy H and Carol. I got a good feeling this is coming to an end here with them, though, because Steve calls them out as assholes. Good call, Steve. Glad you noticed this. I'm with you, bud. Good job. Um, you still look pretty bad, though. Jonathan worked you over there in that fight, but good job. Stephen even goes back to the Hawk, where he mentioned Nancy. the slot wheeler. Um, he's going to help get the graffiti off of the Hawk. So Steve, he's a really good guy here. Um, that's great. Really like that. So Joyce and Hopper come to the police station, and Joyce is shocked as Jonathan is sitting there in handcuffs. Powell directs Hopper to check out what's in his trunk. They look, and yep, there's weapons and ammunition, and I think there's guns, and I don't know, a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be in his trunk. Jonathan and Nancy reveal to Joyce and Hopper what they theorize about the Demogorgon. Wow. The bully Troy comes now with his mama in tow. She's played by Amy Parrish. Troy's got a broken arm, and he tells the cops about this girl and the powers she has. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good, Al. Thing is, as well, this is a pretty funny scene because of Parrish and Callahan. Their conversation. It's pretty funny. Um, very good. There's some good laughs in this episode. I would definitely say. Dr. Brenner and his minions go to Mike's house and they talk to his parents. Mike's mom is getting very upset, clearly, good reasons. Her son is missing, and these mysterious people are in the house looking for this girl she's never seen, doesn't know anything about, but they're saying she may have been living in the house and she knows Mike, and wherever Mike is, she is. So she's getting pretty upset, and we just need to know where he is. Joyce, Hopper, Jonathan, and Nancy go to the buyer's house. Nancy is blown away by the state of the house inside. I probably would be as well. I'd be like, "Whoo, crazy! What's you're doing in the house here with the lights and the wall and everything like that?" But they grab walkie-talkies and reach out to Mike. Yeah. The kids are hanging out in an old bus in a junkyard, and uh-oh, the bad guys in the suits with the guns show up, but Hopper deals with them, and they're off to Joyce's now. Elle reveals that she can talk to Will and Barb in the Upside Down. So at the kitchen table, equipped with a walkie-talkie, he just can't seem to reach out to them. But she tells them she can do it in the bathtub. So enter once again Mr. Clark. He's got his lovely date at home. He's really trying to impress her. They're watching the thing on beta or VHS, I'm assuming. Um, it's pretty cool for funny because he's you know, telling her information he knows on like how were they were able to do the effects and everything like that. And he, I don't think it's really impressing her, but he's trying anyways with this knowledge. It kind of reminds me of me and my wife. We would watch the thing. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm glad he's watching John Carpenter classic, giving some John Carpenter carnage, and maybe some action later there for Mr. Clark. I don't know. But Dustin calls him up and asks him about creating a sensory deprivation tank. Okay, this is like Saturday, probably about 10 or 11 o'clock at night. There's a good laugh here as well with this conversation because Mr. Clark is not keeping the curiosity door locked for poor Dustin. Good stuff. So the tank is created at the school by Dustin and Lucas. I am assuming Hopper has keys to the school. How they got in there. Um, so then siblings Mike and Nancy provide the water. Jonathan and Hopper provide the salt to this tank. Uh, Elle goes back once she goes into the tank and everything, and she goes into that black room, I call it. Um, when she's gone under there. But anyway, she goes to the back to the black room, and this is a great scene, or it's got great imagery here. She sees Barb, but Barb is dead. Um, and it's scaring her. It's freaking her out big time. Um, so great imagery. You see her, and then there's like a snake, I think, that comes out of her mouth. So it's like Nightmare on Elm Street or Raiders of the Lost Ark imagery in my mind, totally going on there. But it's still great imagery. Um, and yes, now they are aware that Barb is dead. Next, she sees Castle Byers. She enters and sees Will. So she knows Will's alive. Um, but then another really good image here, as everything disappears in front of her in like a dusty cloud. It just comes from behind and swoops everything away in like a dusty cloud, I'd say. Good image. Now Joyce and Hopper leave to go to the lab. This is where I'm like, huh, okay. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense, really, beyond needing the characters there. I don't know, but um, it's an error in the characters, I would say, or the character's frame of mind. This seems very silly to me. What happened last time Hopper went to the lab? Well, he was almost caught, then he was caught, and then he ended up on his couch, surrounded in beer cans and pills and a gun. Um, so uh, you're going in there, you understand you're gonna get caught, and these are with a bunch of people, by a bunch of people you do not trust, or do not want to listen to in any way. Um, I feel I need more explanation as to why they do this. Unless I see in the next episode and it all comes together, I'm like, okay, you wanted to get caught, or you wanted, yeah, that to happen. I don't remember, but I'm going to be getting to that in the next episode. But yeah, as of right now, need more explanation, or it'll make sense in the next episode. Because at the same time, Nancy, Jonathan, and Elle, those three characters know much better than that. Um, to not do what you just did. Um, Now, right at the end, Will is in Castle Byers. Really good ending. And he hears the Demogorgon outside. It then blasts its way into the castle, knows he's there, blows all the walls in, everything like that. And then the end credits roll. So there you go. That's episode 7, The Bathtub. As I said, really, really good ending to that episode. So there's just one more. And then I'll have gone through all of season 1 of Stranger Things. So that's it. So I'm going to end up maybe watching it, I hope, tomorrow. Maybe if I have enough time, I'll be able to sit down, write her out, punch it out, and record it. That would be great. Hopefully, sometime, if not tomorrow, maybe by Monday, be able to do it. I got a little bit of time off here from work. So, but until next time, I hope you're enjoying the Stranger Things, and have yourself an excellent day.